In the prison cell, the prison guard was searching for the inmate, but had no idea the man was hiding right behind him. He mirrored the guard's steps and actions. Whatever the guard did, he did the same. The guard felt like someone was nearby, but couldn't seem to find him. To escape the prison, the man practiced his invisibility skills. After 4 attempts, he finally succeeded. The first method he used was simple. He simply took off his shoes to avoid making noise while walking. He carefully observed the cell, looking for blind spots in the guard's line of sight. When the guard came to check the room, he found the inmate, who should have been in the cell, was gone. The guard quickly opened the cell door and started searching. He expected the man to use some sophisticated technique, but was surprised to find him hiding in the corner. The man didn't take the guard's warning seriously and continued searching for ways to hide. He focused on the cell wall. Once he was sure of his position, he began to climb up until he grabbed the windowsill above. When the guard came back to check, he found the man had disappeared again. The guard, furious, immediately opened the cell door and rushed in. He thought the man would hide in the corner again, but the next second, he was surprised to find no trace of him anywhere. He quickly realized where the man was hiding. He looked up and saw the man had hidden above. Although he was beaten, the man still wore a proud smile, because his invisibility technique was beginning to work. To fully perfect it, the man spread his arms, swinging his palms, and adjusted his angles until he disappeared from sight. Since the human eye has a field of view of only 180 degrees, he used this to measure his visual limits, and hid in the blind spot of human vision. This was the key to mastering invisibility. As long as he could remain silent and hidden behind the guard, and avoid the 180-degree visual range, he could achieve invisibility to some extent. Of course, practicing his footsteps was also crucial. He had to learn to walk without making a sound. After days and days of practice, the advanced invisibility technique was finally perfected. The only thing left was to test it. When the guard came to check the room again, he found the man had disappeared once more. But when he angrily walked in, all that was left on the ground was a piece of clothing. He looked around and realized the man wasn't below, so he looked up, but still, there was no sign of him. Helpless, he started searching everywhere, but little did he know, the man was right behind him. The man followed the guard's steps like a ghost, ducking and weaving in a rhythmic pattern. After a careful search, the guard couldn't find him. Slowly, the guard began to feel uneasy. Could it be a ghost? He clearly felt the presence nearby, but couldn't locate the source. But soon, he noticed something unusual. A shadow had appeared on the ground out of nowhere. Clearly, it was the man's shadow. Despite the guard's beatings and curses, the man still wore a smug smile. With the guard's reminder, he drew an eye on his hand and imagined it as the guard's point of view. This time, he not only mimicked the guard's steps, but also tried to guess what was on the guard's mind. Only by aligning both his body and thoughts with the guard could he truly become invisible. After continuous practice, his invisibility technique became flawless. He was completely undetectable in the cell. Would the guard find him this time?